and you're all doing well. All right, let's see what's going on. I'll wait for a little bit for people to get in. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. I know you're doing double duty as the other chat is still going on, Sussex Squad. It'll probably be for another little bit. That's fine. I can talk to myself. I can talk to you while you listen. So I see we had some responses already in here. I don't know if everybody's back in, but I figured I'd mellow us out today, you know. It's always nice, mellow Sunday. You know how it is? Oh, boy. So, well, I hope you come back in. Hello there, Real Deal, the Real Deal with Shonda. I hope you're still around. Lydia. Do that double duty, fam. Do that double duty. Hello, Anna. I'm sure you're doing double duty as well. That's fine. I apologize, as you know, but my Sunday thing little chat has just become a thing. I just thought 11:30 would be a little better timing, but it's fine. Yeah, it's still early, not too many in, but that's fine. I'll gladly talk to the two of you. Oh my goodness. It looks like it was a good chat for Such a Squad podcast. Sounded like she was wrapping up. I've been running around crazy. That Thanksgiving prep? Are all of you or both of you still prepped? Getting ready? There's nothing particular on the agenda. Usually Sundays is usually easygoing for me anyway. I mean, it's whatever anybody wants to chat about. Being that yesterday we talked about, you know, Megan on Ellen, I figure we wouldn't have to discuss it again. But hey, that's what you want to talk about. We can always talk about that. It's hello in the lap of nature. How are you? I hope you are well. Um, Cooking. Let's see. Well, my husband bought a turkey, so we're at least doing that part because we're hosting. So, his mom usually has done all the other side dishes. So, hopefully she does that again. I don't know. Hi, Facing Reality. How are you? So, we shall see. We shall see. I am well. I can tell you that. I am well. In the lap of nature, I'm well. So, oh, and let me do this because I don't think I penned it beforehand. I usually do all of that, but I didn't this time. And hopefully I don't have where I had last time where Troll was in here causing ruckus. Let me see. There we go. So this will be my message for all the content creators as they come, because it is time for you all to also share your. Okay, there we go. All right. It may be a small crowd today, which is fine too. Hey, Purple Tube, how are you? Oh, I have to OC. Nightbot is here. I think they said usually within 5 minutes of a live stream starting, but I'm gonna have to probably disable one of the functions if I can, because it was snagging. I actually went to one of the content creators last night or yesterday afternoon and was like, I apologize. I understand it was getting you. I don't know what words were being said, so you know, I was just trying to get ahead of it. Hey, that sexy toy lady, how you doing, sis? For all of you who are interested in what her channel name says, go over and check out her channel. She's very knowledgeable. She doesn't hold back. I think you all will find her very interesting, funny, and engaging. No pun intended. So, but again, all the content creators that have come in, Purple Tube has already done it. If you want to drop your channel link, just check the pinned comment, and you will see all that. So I don't have anything in particular to talk about, everybody. I'm being pretty mellow today, and hopefully the music isn't overpowering my voice, but you know how that is. Okay, there we go. Making sure that everything is. I don't see the Nightbot snag anybody and boot them. I'm just going to share out on my community tab, and then I'll also do that on Twitter in case people forgot or I didn't announce it ahead of time. I've done that so many times where I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to put that up. So anyway, um, I know Sussex Squad is busy, so I won't. Everybody's over there still, but hopefully everybody's had a good weekend thus far. Not too stressful, not too crazy, so to speak, you know? Yes, yesterday during Sussex Saturday we talked about it, but we can talk about it again. Most of the squad coming over from the Sussex Squad podcast probably they talked about it there too. So we did talk about Megan being on Ellen and how excited we were and how we would have reacted if we were in that audience when she announced who was her guest. Yeah, I would have lost my mind. So, and it was really good as a supporter for me to see her, um, not necessarily in her element, but just being her in that she was relaxed and just easygoing and fun loving. And that's the Megan that if people had taken the time over the years to really, if they didn't know about her before Harry to research, they would have found out that's how she is. So, yeah. But it was good. The donation that was made, Archwell is still doing great things. So it was a very, very good, very good. I like how they just kept it quiet right up to that last moment. So, oh, wow. Well, hopefully you all are able to make amends depending on whatever the situation is. I can't speak on it because I don't know, but life is short and some things just need to be put to rest, so to speak. So, but I think that's going to be a topic for Talk Tuesday. Um, Me and two of my sisters, if you want to say, as I'm an only child, so they are like sisters to me. They all three of us couldn't sleep the other night, which was the weirdest thing. But I shared something I saw on Instagram, and the one responded and was like, "Why are you up?" And then the other one put eyes in the chat, and we were like, "Oh my god, all three of us, really? Insomnia sisters?" But one of the topics that came up was doing things out of a sense of obligation or tradition. So I think that's going to be my Talk Tuesday because a lot of us swallow our tongues, literally in some aspects, to be around family, and it really shouldn't be about that. Um, Thanksgiving is a holiday that many of us didn't get a chance to celebrate way back. So I don't know. I overindulged when I was much younger. Overindulged. Well, did you record it facing reality? I have it on DVR because I was afraid that if I got busy with work, which did happen, I was going to miss it. And yes, I need to be able to rewind it and see it again and catch parts that I didn't see. But there's some funny parts to it in that if you've ever watched Ellen, she has members, her guests will do shenanigans. That's what I call it. So they'll go out in public and she has a mic in their ear and tells them to do all this different stuff. Oh my, and I think I just missed. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Benton Pal, I appreciate it. Don't start me now. I'm just going to say that. And I know you all laugh at me, but whew, you'll get me going. And I really do appreciate that. So, oh my. All right, I'm going to jump back. I saw that pop up at the top of my screen. I'm like, oh, let me just acknowledge that because you know me. I can get on tangent. And it's funny. Someone left me a comment saying the podcast was good when you finally got on topic. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I was like, are you telling me I talk too much or babble too much? Is that it? Yeah, I hope you get a chance to see it. I didn't play any video. Well, I played a little snippet of a video, but usually you can't play a whole interview because CBS or whatever station it comes on, they don't play nicely with YouTube channels generally. So, and the same to you, Donna. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. Uh, I guess they're wholesome. I do. I mean, if you piss me off, I might get timed out by the night bot because I think that's one of the words. But if you get, me mad enough, which I don't think anybody ever would. Hi, Dwayne. How are you? Now I'm in good company. We're in good company, y'all. Michael Franks, what? Ah, love his music. Okay, I'm just saying, love his music. So, yeah. But I have some good copyright free music playing in the background. Uh, because that's what they do, facing reality. Um, if it was one of the non-melanated members of the family, they would not even be glorified. Oh, look at her. And I guarantee one, if not two of those individuals will probably be on one of these talk shows eventually. I would not be surprised because they cosplay. They copy what she does. Megan is known in the industry and people hate that because they really try to rewrite her history and write this whole new persona about her. Oh, that she bullies people. No, that hasn't ever been stated about her. So It did show the softer side. I'm telling you, when she did that squat, because Ellen said, do a squat. If you can hear me, touch your elbow. If you can hear me, I think it was scratch your nose. And then she said, and do a squat. And because she agreed that whatever Ellen said, she would do. But, Ellen kept it. She didn't have her going completely overboard on stuff that she had her doing. So, hello, Pillar Focus. How are you? Hey, Spotless. How are you? I hope you're well. Okay, no problem. I appreciate you hanging out in the clouds. That's always appreciated. Oh, yesterday? I hope not today. I hope that's not the case. But yeah, that was a moment. That was a moment. I know I've seen things that are probably like, oh, it's unbecoming of a royal and blah blah blah. She's a royal when they want her to be, when it's convenient for them to slam her, but it is what it is. I'm glad she's living life and she's happy. So, for those content creators, I'll say this throughout the time that I'm online, but check the pinned comment. That's for you if you're a content creator or YouTuber. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Talese, is that how you pronounce that? Talese Art and Game Channel? Spotless, I almost was like, who you calling to be? Then I realized who you were talking to. See, that's how comments can get people in trouble. I'd have been like, not bot, get her. Oh my goodness, too funny. Oh my goodness, I'm enjoying my third cup of tea. Probably will have a fourth. I've been up since 3:15, 3:30, something like that. Might have been earlier than that. I don't even know. But I had some time to catch up. I actually caught an early um, channel review that Thrill Seeks had, and yeah, it's funny, with the UK time and our time. So it was like mid morning for them, but 6:30 in the morning. It's like what? Normally I wouldn't have been up, but yeah. But I know how that is for everybody trying to catch that are working towards monetization and all that stuff. So, oh, that's so nice. I like seeing you all communicate with each other. So, yeah, I'm so mellow right now. I guess the music, I should have had some like really found some really good upbeat music, but that's how it is on a Sunday. No, oh, that's right, Anna. You're out west. No, usually I'm headed out the door about that time each morning with the dogs, at least one of the dogs, hopefully. And so yeah, Bella is usually in the kennel, so she's the first to go out, and then I take Penelope. But yeah, we had frost out there. It's just like I'm like it feels like January, but I know it's not. It's November. It's crazy. And I think Thanksgiving is supposed to be the warmest day we have, and then it like drops off into like a deep freeze. I'm like, what is going on? But I'm gonna have to get up and check my mom's house and at least make sure my uncle and aunt have put the heat on and at a low, put it at a low temperature so that pipes don't freeze because it has really been some overnight temperature of what, 28 degrees somewhere in there. So it's like below freezing. That's all we need. I do too, Anna. Um, I hate the time change. I laugh in some aspects, but I'm usually struggling to stay awake at night, and then in the morning you're hating yourself because it's like, oh, I don't, I usually don't have to sleep with an alarm for whatever the reason. Yeah, around 5, I'll open my eyes, look at the clock, and then from there it's off and on, and I'll usually be pretty good with, okay, it's probably been about an hour. You need to look at the clock again. So, oh, I try to be. I don't know if they would agree. I don't know if they would agree, but seems like everyone is napping right now. Thank goodness. Except for me. I'm not napping, of course. I may after this. I'm off tomorrow, so but it's one of those. I know this morning I was up and just thinking of my mom, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I still have to, you know, clean out the house, basically, pack up what can be packed up, sell what can be sold, and yeah, including the house, sell that, but it's it's time and I just need to get it in gear, but it's like the thought of it, but I can't be losing sleep like this either. Yeah, I took off the Mondays in November. We have vacation time that if we either use it or we lose it. We don't get to carry over, and they don't pay out if you wind up with 5 days at the end of the year. You better find a way to use them because they don't give you credit for them in the following year. So I thought it was the best way to use up some of my time, and it works out if I can get appointments. Um, I have sister locks, so I had my retightening last Monday, and yeah, it worked out well. Oh, oh, yeah, that was one of those things. I went back and forth whether the rent, you know, um, but as I said to my husband, and it came to me this morning, that I don't want that stress. I'd rather just sell it, let it go, and then really, because of all the memories that are attached, just not have to deal with it, let alone knowing if someone tore it apart. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Wouldn't be good at all. I would have so much guilty feelings. That's just me. So, you know, there are no siblings that I have to fight with, but, still in all, sometimes that makes it even more overwhelming in this situation. But yeah, family members, whew, yeah, I'd rather just not even have to deal with that because that would piss me off. Oop, I said that word again. I wonder if it's going to get me. I think channel owner and moderator probably excluded from the night bot, and just as I say that, it will time me out. Too much. It is. It really is sad, but we have so many situations like that. And I kind of understand if that's the brother that you're not really having anything to do with. So yeah, I don't get that either because at this point in time in my life, if somebody was like, if I was renting or didn't have my own home already, and my mother didn't live out in the country, um, it would be like, wow, a home, although there's a mortgage on it, it would be like, okay, yeah, I can do this. Like, what is wrong with people? And then most people who do that to homes get it where they don't even have to worry about paying any bills, and that bothers me too. It is almost here for those who celebrate Thanksgiving. You don't celebrate it? Oh, that's true. It's just mostly the United States. I don't know if parts of Canada celebrates when we do. I know they most follow the I call it the UK calendar, but um I guess it's the European calendar, but because I think that Thanksgiving is in October or something like that. I used to know this stuff when Megan was in the UK and part of the family before we realized what was going on. So, excuse me, now I don't even pay attention to that. So, yeah. Oh, it's nothing, but I have the night bot set to kind of snag people because of screen names that use that word in such a foul way. Yesterday was really, yeah, it was eye opening to see those bots trolled. And yeah, I'm just going to whisper and knock wood because I don't want to see them. Good morning, Vesper. How are you? Hope you are well. I will say, um, facing reality, you really, the positivity, just astonishing. Most of us would have like, no, stop it. Don't let it distract you. Stay positive. Everything's going to be okay. And that was wonderful. That's just what everybody needed at that time. So sometimes it's not easy to stay positive, even in those moments when you're ready to cuss folks out. Yeah, they did. And given that it was two newer channels, part of it, I felt some kind of way because I didn't want you, you know, um, Denise feeling some kind of way. It was just, yeah, that was, oof. Yep, I thought it was October. Okay. It's it's just strange how where it came up with in November, I don't know, but I guess it's like any other holiday. People just pick a date. They threw darts at the calendar and said, "Yep, that'll work." So yeah, of course. Well, yeah, that deserves that's something that an apology should be given to the family. I mean, come on already. That's like your child home in a sense. Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if it's like what we have. Hello, Black. How are you? Morning, morning to you. Hope you are well. It is a good learning experience. Stay positive. Just think on your feet. Immediately set up chats because that's why I was like, okay, whoever's coming up next, get things set up where you can slow down, the chat or have the Nightbot where it's snagging and catching stuff, and it eventually cut out the nonsense. But it was, you know, you never know who's in the clouds watching. They may not be saying anything, and then they might get frightened off, thinking, "Oh, what are these people up to?" And it had nothing to do with the content creators. So that was my big thing. A lot of times we have nothing to do with what someone may say or do in our chat, but it comes back to us. So yeah. Black has been busy. Yes. Busy, busy, busy. There you go. Famous. More so now. Yes, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Ooh. You know, that was like, that's still Black. I think of that show, hands down. It was something about it. The music, well, and the one song with the barge, it's just, yeah, that's church for me because it speaks to my soul. Good morning to you. How are you? Hopefully your team won. I didn't stay through the entire live stream, but I hope your team won yesterday. Yeah. I'm thankful I got it to work for one aspect. Now, if it's snagging people on another aspect, I can kind of sort of live with that if it's certain words, because then I know it is picking it up correctly. But yeah, all content creators that have come in, if you check the pinned comment, that's for you on how you can drop your link to your channel. Oh, oh. Send you lots and lots of virtual hugs. I really, yeah, I get it. I get it. I'm so emotional. I'll sit here and start crying with you and for you, but yeah, I get it. Ooh, vegan would be pretty cool. Is oh, good. Yay. Oh my. So what do you have, Vesper, of anything? I mean, I know a lot of us, as we've gotten older, we don't follow those traditions or the expectations. So yeah, that will probably definitely will be my talk Tuesday. Um, as that is something that even just our eating habits. I don't eat as much meat, but I don't probably eat the right nutrient foods that have nutrients in it. Um, I keep talking about I'm gonna go vegan, but I haven't done that. There you go. Well, he should if it was his son, then he really should be taking care of that. That's shouldn't even be expected that you would, but yeah. Hey, Easy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good. It's like long time no chat. We were what in Thrill Seeks earlier, live chat, channel review. Mm. Well, tell me what are the traditional side dishes? Because I'm not, and I that's interesting. Are you talking like just besides I don't know, like enchiladas or what is it, empanadas or I'm probably saying it all wrong, but you see me, I'll be salivating at that. Give me more, please. Thank you. I'm easygoing today. Thank you, though, Easy. There are several content creators in here now that are almost the same type of genre or niche, so to speak, but they're all different too. But I would say if you're ever needing that meditative type of music just to calm you or ease you down from such a stressful day, you have plenty of options to choose from. So, yeah, that's upsetting. And I apologize if bringing up talking about my mother's house brought that up on for you. So I know how that is. And I'm just going to say this, and then I'll probably move right off the topic. I'm still feeling some kind of way about that verdict on Friday, but I'll just say, don't understand, but understand. And that's the only way I can sum it up. But that's also kind of gotten to me a little bit. Black beans and rice. Oh my gosh, I would love that. Fried plantains, yes. So yuca. I think that's how you pronounce it, yuca. I'll have to Google that to see what it is. Oh, okay. I know for me to say, yeah, black beans and rice, yeah, but I understand, I get it. If it's something that is pretty much you've had so often, it's like, no thanks. But yeah, fried plantains. See, I can go like for a full seafood. I know a lot of people do that at Christmas time, but menu. But again, it's not just me, so if it was, I would just be here. I wouldn't even care if they went out to dinner. Just let me have the TV for the games and just to not think. It's almost like what I want, a day where I don't really have to think, if that makes sense. Well, hello, a brother of a certain age. How are you? Hopefully you are well. See? Ah, okay. We always have to do Googles. Every day, Googles. Oh my gosh. And I open Google, and who do I see? Megan's father. Mm. Anyway, as if he cares. He must get in another check to be talking about that Looney Tune family over there. Yeah, they usually do Christmas or Christmas Eve, depending. But I don't know about Thanksgiving. I think they do like the usual, the turkey and all that fun stuff. But yeah. Um, and actually, I put my phone down when I saw it. I was like, okay, really? Like, we are days out from the interview, which was pre-recorded, everyone, or it's a daytime talk show. It's her friend, like, anyway, it drives me crazy. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you are. Yes, Lydia. Yes. Yep. He's a pain in the butt. My chair agreed. Oh. Hmm. And I like casala leaves. Hmm. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Hello, how are you? Welcome. I'm always afraid I'll mispronounce Decano vlog to all the content creators that just joined us. Some of you should know this already, but I'll say it anyway. Check the pinned comment. If you come into enough of my live streams, you will know what the code is to use. Eventually, I won't even have to say it. I won't even have to say it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh my goodness. I wonder if people are traveling today, getting ready for maybe a long week off. Anyone else off? Thank you. Let me see your transcript if you're in the clouds. I just saw that she shared the live stream. here reading the. So Yuka, let me just look beyond that man's picture. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to try it. Yeah. Gas is like absolutely crazy right now. But I think it happens around this time of year, and then in the summer when it's right before the summer holidays or break starts. COVID cases going back up. Is there one particular state, or is it just country, or is it just across the board? I've been staying away from the news just so that I don't get completely antisocial and like not wanting anybody near me. I mean, I've been that way since I think March 2020 for the most part. I've seen a coworker here or there because we've worked from home since 2019, but we were last in the office in March of 2020. But I see one, she'll pick up stuff here and there for me, and then when I'm in Charlotte, I'll meet up with her. But it's really from the car, and hey, how you doing? I'll grab it out of her vehicle and keep moving. So it's just weird. I haven't seen friends or sitting down to eat or anything like that. Yeah, it looks like, I guess it's the greeny part that's cooked. And it says something about asparagus or aspara. It's in that family, I guess. I don't know. Unless I'm looking at the wrong thing completely, but hmm, interesting. Yeah, it was. Um, I think it was one time out of a few that I'm grateful I don't have any children in the sense of worrying about a teenage son just going out. And I worry about my husband. And yeah, it's just, but we're a Second Amendment family here, so. Uh oh. Oh my, what was it? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. And that's not even set up, but maybe it's YouTube. I don't know. That wouldn't have been the Nightbot, I don't think, would it? Nightbot, be nice. What are you doing? It's just showing me stats. Let me look in the log and see if I can see what it. If it shows when it snags somebody. Oh, I think so. Mm. Nightbot. Didn't want to work for a while and now it does, and it works like over the top. Hmm. Very interesting. I love these chats because I learned some different stuff from everybody, and it's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. For a while it didn't play, and now it's like I'm here, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and all of you better get in check. Okay? Hmm. Oh, it didn't appreciate her talking about food. Maybe it's hungry. I don't feed Nightbot, so you know. And I'm always on around what I guess is the early lunch. So yeah. Hmm. So cook one, the other can go on without being cooked. Okay. See, I'm learning. Chat's not flying like it usually is, so that's helpful. So what is everybody doing this easygoing Sunday besides hanging out with me on my chat? Hmm. Let me jump into this other screen. Okay, this thing is crazy. Like I opened the chat in YouTube and it's so far behind. So if I'm looking for something to correct, I can't because it's like taking forever to get. Oh, what you buying online? You doing your holiday shopping or something? Ah, she sure is. She just answered it down there. Yeah, it's cloudy here too. Cloudy, cold, that whole blah blah blah. Plus, really, where am I going to go with my father? It's just, although 3 o'clock this morning, he's like, okay, bye. It's like, and where are you going? Phew, I'll tell you. Ooh, that'll be nice. We haven't had a tree in a while. Um, just neither one of us, I guess, too inspired to get one, so to speak. And I got rid of the last one, although we have my mother's that I could take and put up. But it's beautiful once it's up. It's just then to take it all down again. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. I was getting ready to say, I wondered where you were, if you were hanging out. You were so cold, quiet there for a little bit. Hey, brother. I'm going to start doing RS. Hey, Nova, how are you? Hope you are well. See, if we could trust people and could meet and yeah, I can imagine. I guess pre CV, I might have thought of, oh, let's have a get together, but y'all don't want to see me anymore than you know what I mean? Hello, Connie. Thank you. Good to see you. Usually she's here, has left a message before a stream starts, and because of the time difference, yes, it's nice to see you. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. 14 hours. Woo. I'll listen to you. Well, this stream would probably put you to sleep. So I don't know if you want to be mellowed out or if you know where to go if you want to stay awake and laughing. Hmm. You know what hall to go to. Just stay in the clouds. I'm just telling you, stay in the clouds. Don't get involved with the craziness. His comment was deleted. Really? Nightbot. Does it say that it was caught by Nightbot? And he didn't say anything, so I'm not understanding that. Maybe it's the lines. I wonder if it's no, because other people have had 3 lines of I don't know. I can probably just disable the one thing and then we'll see if it behaves itself from there. So let me just see if this happens. Okay. It'll probably take a little bit for it to refresh or recycle or whatever it does. So hopefully my little change that I just did will take effect, but I can still see it, so I didn't even notice it was gone. But mm, see, you should be looking into your background a little more then. Oh my. Oh, I bet. Sweet potato chili soup? Oh, that sounds very interesting. Switzerland. Live vicariously through you, I tell you. Oh, they're still going strong? Oh my goodness. Gotta love them. Why, you think it's going to be an influx of people when they leave there? Probably not as many. Squad is most of you all like your Sussex content only, so I try to please, but that's just, I don't want to do. Well, I'm glad I can see all comments, even if Nightbot gets them. Up, hello, Church Nelly, welcome. I'm gathering your first church has already let out, so you've come over here now. Is that it? Doesn't that sound good? Sweet potato chili? Oh my gosh. At Vesper, I know. Doesn't that just sound dreamy? Connie, have you had snow yet? I don't know, like, how soon you would get it. It really does. Look, everybody's going to be like, Connie, can you go to where you went and have that soup and get the recipe? And tell them you have people in the US that are like, we want that recipe. We've got to have it. Yes, I am too, for many reasons, in that um, having an opportunity to have met you and many other squatties that do support me. And I mean, they're just no nonsense. They've spoken the truth from the beginning. At times it's sad that it was truth about that family, but in the end, true is, true is. Oh, well, Church Nelly is here, so I'm assuming they've let out or will let out of that church service. You can do as many chats as you need to do or have to do. I don't get caught up in that. I'm fine with it. Someone gave me advice. They gave all content creators this advice that even if there's no one in your live stream, just talk and talk as if you're talking to, hundreds of people. So I would have been here playing my music and chatting away. But, the few of you that are here, I'm glad you are. Hello, the Stock Explorer. How are you? To all the content creators that have come in, please check the pinned comment. It tells you how to drop your link. Thank you, Four Corners. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just seeing this. I get now how, those larger channels and they're getting tons and tons and tons of super chats or super stickers. And if you're yapping away, it can be quite easy to miss stuff. So I wanted to highlight it when I saw it up at the top there. Oh, okay. I've thought of doing that, and then I get nervous about them having my DNA, but I guess they already do in a sense at hospitals and that type of thing. And hello. I know I said thank you, but hello, hello. Oh, really? That's good to know. I know that some places, even finding greens, collard greens, has been a feat in itself. And I'm like, really? Everybody? Okay. I don't know. It's just very strange to me that I said I'm not going to get caught up in allow that to try to drive some anxiety. So, yeah, just kind of move right on. Mm. Oh, so everything that happens in Switzerland doesn't stay within the borders? I just had to say that. It's corny side of me. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Connie. It's sad when I'm laughing at my own self. Yeah. Lydia, you are too funny. It's okay. I mean, I can always do it much later in the day. Thank you for that, Lydia. Now everybody's going to run and go to their respective homes and corners and all that stuff. It's fine. But I guess that means I have you and Church Nelly's full attention, and that's kind of scary. Because you've been good, and there's no telling. There's just no telling. There's just no telling. Hello, hello to everyone coming in. Hi. Welcome to your second service. No, I'm just kidding. To those who are joining us from the Sussex Squad podcast, thank you for coming over here. I appreciate it. Uh-oh. Is it? Nightbot. What are they saying? Hi? And it's because I don't see that, so I need to understand what comment. And now it's taking forever for it to. Ooh, I see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It got Vesper. That was early on, but I need to see what she had said for me to. Yeah. Okay. So it may not be. It might be set to. I did remove or deactivate that one spam protection. Let me just make sure I don't have anything else in here. Oh, okay. Let me disable that one too. Hopefully it behaves itself now. I really, come on already. Oh my goodness. Hello, Kenneth. How are you? I'm sitting here fighting with the Nightbot trying to shut it to keep it from snagging everybody, but hi, Dara. Um, Vesper, they're coming from their first church service in a sense. They were over, most were probably in the Sussex Squad podcast. Um, they had started at 10 a.m. And so when I scheduled mine, I was thinking, all right, an hour and a half is probably, I should know better. I really should know better because I've known them for years. So, but yeah, everybody has, that's where most people are probably coming from. And that's fine. Ooh, now that sounds interesting. Now, is the rest of the family gonna want you to be different? See, I could do without all that. It's just, I don't know. Hello, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you? Ooh, look at you. Okay. So, probably this afternoon, I will work on. There's certain things they want you to do. Um, So I will get that stuff and get the. All I have to do is just hit a toggle and then it will put the join button there. But I want to have things in place for those who decide to support the channel in that manner so that it just explains to them the perks that have to be sent for approval for those of you who want to be monetized. You have to send your perks and the emojis if you're going to use those, and I have a couple, and one in particular, the Sussex Squad. Those that are on the Sussex Squad podcast will truly understand when they see the face of the one emoji. But yeah, but anyway, it will be very, very soon. I'm catching the hint. You're nudging me. You're nudging me. I get it. I'm humbled, but yeah. So, and I know not everybody can give or wants to give or trusts giving through super chat or what's the other one, super sticker and all that stuff, so that's fine, or doesn't have access to Cash App, and I understand that, so that's good. Oh, I'm in trouble now. I have her full attention. Look out. Church Nelly. Yep, she's here, everybody. Church Nelly is here. She is in full Church Nelly mode. I see that already off the gate. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Belle. Annie. The Gathering Within. Hello there. Hopefully, I didn't miss anybody in between the time that I was like jumping some. I'll get so far behind. I'm already 40 minutes. I'm not up with the comments. So I'm like 4 minutes behind, or five, I should say, because the chat time just changed. Yes, I know. I think that's how most countries are, neutral until when it suits them. But that's okay. Oh my gosh. Well, it's like I can't fire the Nightbot right now. I don't want to disable it completely and then try to get it back, but I apologize everybody. Just go easy. And let me see, what did you say? Cuz it doesn't show me on the StreamYard. I have to jump in. Vesper, you were getting snagged left and right, huh? Did it time you out completely? I hope not. Uh-oh, Connie just got it. Oh, the emojis probably. Do I? Oh, that's nice. On my voice, Connie, I just saw your message. They got snagged, so. Okay, she said hello, everyone, and that got snagged. Okay, Nightbot is truly. Y'all pissed off the Nightbot, didn't you? Hi, Black Queen. What did you say to it? What did you do? Hi. Okay, don't say hi. Did you say hi the first time out? Yeah. Use hello. Maybe that won't get you. Ah, and it timed her out for 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, be kind because I probably will have to I probably will have to disable the whole thing. Hey, Mrs. S, how are you? I hope you are well. Yes, you all came from your first church service and you pop over here for a little bit. I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you. All right. I was looking at some of the comments in the other screen just to see. At Vesper, yeah, truly, because I wouldn't think the word hi would get anybody. Hello seems to be all right, and hey, but yeah. Um, wow. Okay. So I saw some information on, well, since we're semi talk about royals, I'm just jumping right in, changing up the subject. Church Nelly, that's true. Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody that's coming in. Hello, 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 hello. Um, I feel bad. I know I've missed names and just know that it's not anything personal. I was there, Mrs. S. I was there for part of it. Um, but I had to skip because I had to get set up for this. And I'll just say this, if any of you ever decide to use StreamYard, it's always good to give yourself a 2-minute window or buffer before your broadcast is scheduled, because when you first open the StreamYard window, you need to have your headset or whatever you're going to be using, if it's earbuds, ready to go, because if it doesn't pick it up, you have to close out the window and then reopen it so that it picks up your avatar. It like basically says, oh, you're ready to go into the broadcast. It's the strangest thing. So I give myself that buffer time in order to make sure I'm on time. But one day I may do a silent stream. Ha ha ha. I've seen people do that, but no. When you're trying to get your watch hours for monetization, it is rough. But a few glasses of wine, really? Okay. Y'all have fun now. Just don't drive, but have as much wine as you like. It could be. It could be. But I don't think that's one of the words. But let me check because, yeah, that troll situation was on point. It was off the chain. And then I need to see what the words were. Yeah, no, that's not even one of the words. I had 3 words. It's not even one of the 3 words. So but I had repetition, so it was going to time somebody out who repeats words or phrases. So yeah, I just Nightbot has its own mind, and so yeah, I just apologize because I can't control it. Oh, well, thank you again, Four Corners. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're spoiling me. Thank you very, very much. All right, let me see. We were all on a good, it was a good, calm situation. And I don't know what has, I guess maybe the more people that have come in now, I want you to all to stay. But it's just so strange. The word hi, yeah, maybe it does think that. I mean, I do laugh. So for those of you who may not remember, last Sunday and the visitor that we had come in and said that they had did a search lives and blah 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 and found me. And I was trying to figure out like why would you find me under cannabis? Well, one of the disclaimers I had in the description is about cannabis. Of course, I took that from someone else's channel that I'm friends with, and I chuckle because I'm like, yeah, no, not this channel, not so much. Now, if it ever becomes legal across the board, that's a whole nother issue. But yeah, no, no, no. Hey, Sister D, how are you? I hope you are well. All content creators, read the pinned comment. It's for you on how you can drop your link. Well, Vespa already have the hours, but it is a matter of just keeping them going because it is on a rolling calendar, so to speak. So you need to have those type of things. But I already met the threshold, um, which is why I was doing the lives I was doing. But I also wanted to get comfortable. And now, if you knew how nervous I was the first few, and I couldn't even remember how to add myself to the stream for my first one. Oh, please. I laugh about that. I need to go back and listen to that. And then I did the icebreaker. I don't know if you remember that. Okay, Four Corners, really? Thank you again. I appreciate you. Thank you. Brother, I guess it needs a drink or a little something extra for the Nightbot to calm down and leave people alone. Well, you're in the gold country or whatever, however it says. Oh, thanks again. Hey, Swoops, how are you? Good to see you. Now listen, but we say, Harry, we would say that. That's repetitious. That's an H word. Hell, that's an H word. Again, I'm exempt and moderators are probably exempt, but yeah. Yeah, she was saying hi, but she's saying hi, so I'm not understanding that. And I didn't do anything else, but I did try to deactivate all of that stuff, so Princess Martha. Oh, excuse me. I think I didn't see her on Tamara Hall, but I follow both of them. Well, I follow both of them on IG. But yeah, that's not surprising, I don't think, to either one of them. Her family was truly not pleased, but she's been married and had children and all that stuff. So, Anna, really, y'all are just too much now. Hello, hello. Hi, Nicole. I hope I have not missed any. Okay, now Four Corners. Really? Are you not able to drop your link? Exclamation point grow. It won't drop it for you? I can. Go out and get it. Watch Nightbot snags me. You're spamming. Let me see. I noticed that with the Nightbot, like if there's how a brother of a certain age did the exclamation grow, that it will, if there's another comment in between or two comments, for some reason it's like it doesn't read it. It's very particular. I've seen that in other live chats, so but yeah, let me go grab that. Oh, I think I typed that wrong. There we go. So this is for Four Corners. Ah, no. Of course it didn't save the way I wanted it to. Let me. Ay, ay, ay. Where'd it go? Let me. Yeah. Four Corners. One moment, please. I don't know if it's going to let me. Let me see. I come back over here. Okay, there we go. It didn't save it correctly before. All right. Hopefully Nightbot doesn't zap me, but that's, and hopefully the link shows up correctly. I just put it in. Oh boy. I actually could put my own self in timeout or block myself in StreamYard. That's so wild that it would do that. How crazy is that? Hey Joyce. I don't think I spoke to you earlier. I'm sure you've been here for a bit. Everybody's like, I'm not saying hi because it's going to snag me. And thank you again for the last super sticker that you did. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Lydia, did that answer your question? I know you asked about the membership a while back and I rambled and then moved on to other stuff. Oh, and speaking of royals, did everyone, hey Kathy, did everyone see or read about, hear about that Charlene, I think that's her name, isn't that her name? Charlene is in a rehab. Did anybody hear that? Nellie said, I'm making friends, huh? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's best. You all let me know if it's still snagging people because on StreamYard, I see all comments. So even if somebody removed them, I would still see them. Out of Monaco, she's Idiot Albert's wife. I think that's her name, Charlene. She's been there, but she hasn't, well, to my knowledge, she hadn't left in some time, but I'm not going to say what I really want to say because I'm going to be nice. There's a lot of different people here, but okay. Moving right along. I thought she had back surgery or something recently. Yeah. Okay, I said what I kind of wanted to say, but couldn't say verbally. Um, my understanding, Vesper, just from what people have said, is that she had tried to leave prior to the wedding, and I don't know if it was days prior or whatever, and they snatched her back. Yeah. Mm, I really don't feel sorry for her because here's a man who, of his quote stature, and I've said it before, had children outside of wedlock, knowing that those children would not be what's the word? I'm always escaping me. Not really identified, but just wouldn't be acknowledged. So he's already a piece of fill in the blank. And because he's a piece of fill in the blank, you thought you were going to have somebody different. You thought he was just going to be Mr. Wonderful, and please, she got what she got. Mhm. See, she didn't have the right advisors. Sure, dear. I mean, that speaks volumes. Were there no other prospects? I guess people were running the other way. I mean, obviously he has baby mamas out there. And so, respectable families are like, "Oh, no, you cannot. We don't care who he is." But, yeah. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, because she left. She's been gone at least a year now, hasn't she? Because I thought she missed their 10th anniversary. Like, please. Yeah. That's so sad. Well, for most of the monarchs, yeah, that's part of the thing where the women that marry these princes, that the families do have control of the children, especially if that person is an heir. Yeah, you can't just walk away. Well, you could walk away, but you are going to leave your children. They're going to have, because the children are the future of the monarchy, in a sense. So, you know, I really just don't feel sorry for her, and maybe that's bad. Yeah, all that glitters is not gold, in a sense. That's a saying my mother used to say to me. Yeah. Mm-mm. She judged that book and she thought she had a bestseller. Hmm. She should have threw that sucker in the fireplace. That's what she should have done. But she knew this. She knew this. That's something I don't understand. If regardless of him, it could be just the Joe Schmo that we know. If he is one that gets around a rolling stone, so to speak, and you think that you're gonna be able to tame him, are you crazy? Good luck with that, because your stuff ain't lined with gold and it ain't gonna make him stay. Now cut it out and don't act surprised and oh my gosh. If they show you their character off the gate, believe them. Believe them. That's who they are. Yeah. Well, hopefully. Can you imagine that if she was forced to like again, what for appearances? Like that's pretty bad. She should have got a good payout. I'm just saying, like I need to have 10 million sitting in the bank where I have full access, and once I know it's there and can transfer it into an account he can't get a hold of that disappears in Switzerland or Cayman Islands. Okay. Okay, let's go through with it. But if you need to get out, you need to get out. And she had twins, and it was like, oh, the talk of the town, and oh, la 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 la, whatever on that. Yeah, his other children aren't. Charlene's children are, so she'll always be known for that, at least. Oh gosh. How did they get her back? Like, did they come and swoop her up out of South Africa? That's kind of wow. Poor thing in an aspect. mm, ain't that much love in the world. Love is not supposed to hurt in that aspect. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me. Am I wrong? School me. Teach me. Tell me something. Mm. Hmm. The family makes her sick. Could it be something in the food or the drinks? I'm joking. I'm joking. Maybe. But seriously. Okay. I don't know. It's amazing. And then, well, I won't say that it's not happening, but you don't hear of this type of stuff with the African royal families that still exist. So I don't know. Whatever. And this probably does happen, but I don't know. I have not seen any craziness like this. Well, she got caught up in that glitzy life, I guess. I don't know if she, but she was an accomplished. Wasn't she accomplished? Wasn't an Olympian or something? See how much I don't know. Because I'm just wondering how does she come around meeting him? But she's tall, blonde, so of course, yeah. That's when you get out before it's even an engagement. Because you know how engagements, when it comes to royalty, are like you etched your name in stone and blood, and to heck if you're going to get out of it now. Although the UK ones tried to ensure that Harry's was broken, but it didn't work, and we're so thankful for that. hmm I wonder if they did a ticker tape parade for her. Wow. God bless her for going back. So I don't know. That's truly. It just reminds me of abusive things that you see with abusive relationships. I mean, she left, and then it was like, yeah, it just seemed like she was like, I am never going back there. I mean, mind you, yeah, you do love your children, and you'll miss them, but whew, yep. And her children were heirs in the line, so yeah. Um, Up until, of course, Harry became of age, basically because of where he sat in the line of succession, yeah, his grandmother had pretty much control of who took care of him or where he was or whatever. But yeah, um, and they were trying that stuff too. If they had stayed in the UK, being that they took Meghan's name off of Archie's birth certificate. So I'm just saying, slick-ish they do, but yeah. But she's back in the country, and he can control her coming and going, and she probably won't go anymore. But yeah, well, it says a lot about the persons that they're married to, too, let alone those families. So um, it's kind of crazy. But again, did you just run after them because of who they were and the glitz and the glam and the lifestyle and all of that? Because if you didn't dig under those layers, yeah, that onion now stinks, don't it? Deal with it. Um, yeah, no. You don't really know people until you are around them. And I can't imagine like behind, like she said in the interview with Oprah, here you're thinking the curtsying stuff is something they do just out in public. But no, that's something, and it's like how bizarre, like that's your grandmother or whatever. I got to curtsy to you. I got to get an appointment to see you. That's just so bizarre to me. So yeah, probably the only thing she knew she was getting into is with her husband. That's who she knew. Exactly. She wanted the life. She got the life. It's yeah. Wow. You know, you see different movies or you see weddings and you would see the bride and the groom crying. And a lot of times, I used to be like, oh my gosh, they're so in love and they're so happy. Honey, you never knew what could be behind them tears. It's not all joy. It's not all joy. Mind you, a wedding and that moment is overwhelming. I mean, I literally had a panic attack like the night before, like, oh my God, I love him, but it was like it's the reality, your life. Like this is it for life. It's hard to explain, but I'm sure those who are married understand. But yeah, it's a lot. I laugh in one aspect too because if you've seen what is the movie now when he stood up there and was crying, but as she was walking down the aisle. I see the movie and can't think of the name of it, but because he knew what happened with another dude with her, and yeah, so not all tears that we see during a ceremony are those of joy. There could be a lot of ish going on in the background that we're not aware of. Woo, Church Nelly. Whew. Good thing she don't teach seminars. Might scare a lot of. I'm just saying. Hello, identity. How are you? Why do you need your glasses? What's the matter? That wouldn't surprise me, Joyce. It seems to be when, well, I'll say at that level of society, it just seems to be a given that that's something they do. But I think that also occurs even at all levels of society. So, you know, when many folks, grandpa had kids all over town. Yeah. So mm. I think something massive happened when she was driving so erratically, and she was allegedly hitting the sauce, so to speak. But even all that was going on, and her kids, they were horrid back then. So I just can't imagine. Oh Lord, they did the happy reunion type thing. Do they realize people can read the pictures in a sense of just looking at the facial expressions and yeah, whatever? She needs to come back and touch him and straighten him up. If he's at this age and he's still behaving like he's 17, he's never gonna change. Never changing. Hi, how are you? Never changing. I'm sorry. I'm so behind, y'all. Well, not that behind, but you know what I mean. On my comments. Exactly, Nicole. Exactly. but it took her husband to say we're out. You know what I mean? So he Albert is not going anywhere. But yeah. Okay, thank you. I thought she was, from what I briefly read about her, that she was an accomplished. I thought it was an Olympian, but swimmer. Okay. Well, honey, she should have used those skills to get away from him. Well, we now know that the media will make out situations or families or whatever to be this fairy tale, or oh, they're this perfect. Nobody is perfect. Let's just put it that way. So them trying to put the air of perfection on these royal families is stupid. Let's just show you get down and dirty like anybody else because you're human. Yeah, exactly. She should have gotten away from him. Well, let me just say, put your hands on me and you go ahead on and close your eyes if you wish to. Go ahead. You think you that big and bad? Go ahead and close your eyes. Or yeah, hey, let me draw you a bubble bath. Okay. You know, Al Green had a moment. I'm just saying. The Medea, what is it? Swoosh and swit? Swoosh and whoosh, whoosh. Yeah, with the pan. There you go. Throw the grits as you're slapping them upside the head with the pan. Hello, Carolyn. How are you? Kathy. Yeah, you know how that's going to turn out, right? Mm-hmm. The kids are what? In their teens almost? So, yeah. Black Queen, could you better swimming? Oh my gosh, they've set a new world record. Woo! They've outswam the sharks, the whales, every other predator in the ocean. There you go. But she got home and she's safe. Yeah, because my understanding, Grace was not happy at all, but that's part of that life. I would love if they, just to drop out, just to have the battles. I'm sure that are probably had and the screaming and yelling. Okay, you come on back. You hear? Hopefully you dropped your link before you take off on us, but I think she has a premiere. She might have had a premiere. Exactly. I think he celebrated even more so, from the standpoint of knowing, thank you, God, that I don't have to be here any longer than I really need to be. Because, he said for years that he didn't want the job. He doesn't want to be there. Nobody was really listening to him, but really, I guess she just came in, said hi, packed up a few things, and it's gone again. Hopefully, she makes it out safely. Hi, just relax now. How are you? Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Let me hurry up, catch up. So they've been married 10 years, maybe 11, I don't even know. What are they must have been married the same time as Space and Cosplay. They must have gotten married in the same year as them. So, yeah, April May, come on. What is and they want to be like they're better than everybody. You better go sit down somewhere. You ain't no better than nobody else. You just got money and you're living off the other people. So, yeah. Look at you, brother of a certain age. That's right. Help out your fellow content creator. That's right. Although he's been to several of these, so he should already kind of remember that type of stuff. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, that part misses us. But I want them to fix it. I do. Okay. We should do like a chat raid. It's not gold. It's not, silver. It ain't bronze. It's a cow pie, basically. That's all it is a cow pie when it comes down to him. Mm. Just come back. It's all right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Can you just imagine if they had just got away with that one? Oh my gosh. I don't know if Harry would still be around. Um, because he would have known who was behind it, and he loves his wife. He loves his wife. I know, it's just that's the best thing that has been with them gone. Like, who cares? We don't care about the Christmas walk. We don't care about any of that other bull crap that's going on. Um, it's just we don't have to see them, know anything about them. Oh, I know. He. That's why I don't care for him. That's the second reason. His children were the first because they were your seed, and yeah, you shouldn't have been sloppy as a prince, an heir to the throne, because I think he gets the throne, or does his sister? I don't. I think it's the male that gets it, like all the other countries. So yeah. Can you just imagine? Like I got to get out of here. Yeah, yeah. Now, which one can I ask? The one married to the heir, or the one with the last name that starts with a T? Because either one could fall over. I wouldn't care. See? Yeah, it gets it. It's a moment. It hits you like you can be happy as can be, but it's just the reality of everything happening. But oh, woo, let me tell you. Oh, and it's funny because right before I got married, I used to watch the show Bridezillas. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that. And I was so set on, okay, I'm not going to be one of these crazy ones at my wedding so drunk that I don't know what end is up. So I nurse like a martini the entire afternoon. So from what, 2 to about 9ish, I think everything was over because we had an early. So yeah, I was like, oh no, you will not have me drunk in here talking about me. Catch me on video. Oh, look at you. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I look forward to being able to share your content. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to all of this stuff. Because if you are going to go for the monetization, which to me, if you're a content creator and you're uploading content, that should be one of the goals, so to speak. So live streams and premieres really would be your road to the 4,000. And it is a rolling calendar, so even if you have those hours now, they'll when it hits that 12-month mark, it'll start ticking off. So yeah. Oh, there you go, best man. Okay. I wonder why it didn't work for Four Corners. That's weird. I know the bot's not acting that crazy. Hi, how are you? Yay! Please. The whole thing is she's going to be a title only. It's not that she truly Like they don't call the Spanish queen like queen consort or whatever. I believe with the UK that's what she would be called. I don't know. She better hope she gets to see that because ain't nothing guaranteed in life. Yes, he will. That's a good suggestion because not YouTube doesn't always push notifications. So yeah, maybe one day Vesper will do some content. Exactly, Carolyn. Yay for identity. Now identity. You didn't read the pinned comment when you came in? Come on now. You've been to enough. You know better. Hi, Janet. Mm. Hey, 345 Barry. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Oh, look out, everybody. Hey, Angie Pooh. How are you? What? Faye? What? Everybody. I'm looking. I'm so far behind. Hi, y'all. How you doing? See, I get on these things and I be working through my comments, and then you stop and you chat it up, and then I get lost in the comments. My bad. Hi, hi, and hi, and hi, and hi, and hi, and hi, and hi. Whew, I think I got everybody up to this point, hopefully. And just as I say that, I still start scrolling, and it's even more. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I should get on the talk show. Hello, everyone. How are you today? Should I do midnight? The midnight shift? Welcome to the quiet storm. Let me stop. Let me stop it. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm going to jump through all of these comments. Let me just get down to the bottom here. She is on her last leg. I mean, she's lived a long life. Her mom lived a long life. When you don't have any cares in the world, what else is there? But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Well, I got to the bottom of the comments. Hot dog. Greetings, Ashe, Max. Ashe to you, sir. Welcome. If you check the pinned comment, that's for all content creators on how to drop your channel link. Haha, a brother, I beat you to it. Oh my goodness, yeah, I know. Wow, it's like royalty joined. YouTube royalty. Now, the OG, the sensei. He's good people. What is this? It is Mellow Sunday. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I try. I told my husband, I'm like, the people that are sub to my channel, some of them told me they like my singing voice, and he laughed. He was like, they don't want to hurt your feelings. That's what it is. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. Well, the longer that you stay out of those certain halls or quadrants, you'll see that it's a little sunnier in the other hole. So yeah, I mean, YouTube is too big to try to hog it. I don't get that whole aspect of it. And there's been tips and, suggestions given to me along the way that I would give to others. So, if there is a good group in here and they want to check out the content of the different content creators, why not? Show off your link, drop your link in there, get it in there, and then let people go for it. So, but I don't know, it's like the same um, code, so to speak, that I use. So even if it's not pinned and you come in, I don't have a problem with content creators dropping it. Don't know, Rosa. Don't care either. I don't care. I mean, she is head of what, the church over there? Tell the Archbishop throw some water on her, she'll be fine. Church Nelly. That's a good one, though. That's a good one. That is a good one. Whatever. Mm. Oh my goodness, they're just anyway. I think most make the best of life. I mean, you have huge house, servants, all that stuff, money. You can have whatever you want within reason, I guess. It still doesn't make life joyous for one. So, what I missed? Who said what? Um, hey, listen. When you were his mistress, she didn't care about all that stuff. So why should she care about it now as his wife? But she just so happened to luck out that whatever she was doing to him, um, he got strung out on it. That's for sure. But he loves her. His mother and father got so old that they just gave up the fight, so to speak. Yes, I have seen that movie. Are you trying to equate that to Charlene? Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate that comment. Thank you so very much. Anna, Anna. Wow. I'm just going to go on to the next. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know. I don't really care. I mean, she's hemmed up because, heck, she can't even be called the Princess of Wales, which technically that's what she is by marriage. But I just kind of look at that's the repercussions. So you didn't give a damn when he married and nor about his children and breaking up the home and all that stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if one of her chaps isn't Charles. I'm just saying. Just saying. Moving right along, right on off of that one. Hey, Cookies and Cream, how are you? It's good to see you. You feeling good? Feeling all right? Mm. So some things really do run in the family, huh? Those family lines, the nicknames. Mm. Lord of mercy. Bye, Mrs. S. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'll have something for everybody on Thursday, but it's not going to be anything massive, being that it is a holiday and everybody will be stuffing their face. You take care of yourself. Could I be successful at it if I did like a midnight show and really put on my voice? Like, hey, everybody, what's good? What's good with you? I'm cracking my own self up now. Look at here. And Mrs. S, I don't think the daughter-in-law will ever get to be called that. I don't know. I think Diana will always just be that forever. For even when I don't even think Charlotte. I had to think of the chap's name would ever be that title. So I'm doing good. I'm here trying to hold it down, being silly, crazy, all that fun stuff. And people are still coming and saying hi and all that stuff. So hey. Hello. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, I'm sure they love him, Joyce. I mean, all of them are tied into some type of media right now, from my understanding, that are ragging on Megan. So yeah, F them all. Hey, Beverly. I don't think that's gonna happen. She might have to chalk it up. You have to wonder when that tragic accident happened with Grace, what was really going on? What was going on? Because yeah, they do like stuff to happen. It seems to be across the board in the different families, and being that they're all related, they're all crazy. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you did say that. You did say that, and many did, which I'm appreciative of. You know, it wouldn't have surprised me if people went on and did their thing. So, um, thank you, Vesper. And for you to say that and not really be like, into it like us, yeah. Someone else said that on another podcast, and it's so, so true. So, yep. Wow, 2 hours I've been going at it, talking. I appreciate y'all that have hung in there from the beginning. Thank you, Max, for sharing. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Let me get back to my. I'm gonna just start this over from the beginning because I like that music. So I'll have to check with my manager, everybody, and see if the midnight time slot would be better. Actually, I could do it during the day. I wouldn't care. Whatever. What? Okay. Lord. I was getting ready to say, come on now, but I see a few comments down here. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Don't get Church Nelly or Anna started, please. Now, come on, come on, behave, please, because they're getting ready to show out. I see. Meanwhile, I was like, did I miss something? But oh, really? Are we going to a Spanish-speaking country soon? I'm being nosy. I wish I had have really kept up with my Spanish because I've been very lax on it, but don't use it, you lose it. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I do too. I've thought of investing in there's a software program that helps you, and of course I can't think of the name of it, but I would love to be. It's sad that here in the US that's not in like not really pushed is the right way to say it, but it's not something that is readily done where they learn more than three languages because in Europe they could know five, and we make such a issue over people speaking different languages here, and if you understood the language they may not necessarily be talking about you. Nothing to be afraid of. That's one of them, Babel, and then there's another one, so yeah. Yeah, Yo quiero Taco Bell. I mean, like silly stuff. I had for an interview put down that, and I said I knew a little Spanish. So during the interview, the recruiter tested me. And I was like, mucho poco. She just laughed at me like, okay. I said, hey, I told you I only know a little bit. And to be put on the spot, I was like, It all goes out of my head. Don't know anything, can't keep up with it. What is this? So, speaking of children outside of marriage and all that fun stuff, with Philip's will um, frozen or whatever you want to call it for 99 years, do you think there were other kids? Do you think, or did he leave everything to the other cousin? Okay, back to what's going on in the chat. I might try to learn Philippines, my gosh, because just the content creators that I've come across and have connected with, and it's just amazing. Like, you realize the barrier. They can communicate a little bit with me because they know English, but me being the American, ooh, I can't. So yeah, whatever. It's just sad. Oh, you went and looked, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw something on Google about that net, and he's getting a check. So of course he's going to say it and say it on that channel, and then they wonder why. Like embarrassed all of the UK? Really? Come on now. You're exaggerating. The family don't give two hoots about her. So how could someone embarrass you? You don't give a damn about them. Church Nelly. Well, that too, but it would just be nice if our children in school learned more than just or had more options, and maybe each year they learned a language and could be, have five under their belt. I remember being at a work event and meeting people from Europe, and they're fluent in like five different languages, and it's like, yeah, only English here, so sad. So sad. Cookies and cream, I think karma has already gotten her, so to speak. She got an old man. By the time she was able to marry him, allowed to marry him, he's an old man and she's an old woman. It is what it is. So not in their prime, not that they could have had kids. Well, just saying. Mm, I would have loved to have been just born and raised where another language was in the home. Um, but exactly. They don't. Yeah, but still, some of these phones are, yeah, I was gonna say a little too smart. But I'm sure that's an app. Can you imagine? Which is a saving grace now, I guess, if people travel. You don't have to worry about being like me, a fumble bumble with the words. Oh, they're challenging as far as it being it's not open to the public. I mean, it is kind of wild, but I don't think they have a standing. Um, Only because he had retired, so at the time of his death, he was a private citizen. So you just don't have a right to, I don't think, but the UK laws are a little different to just go in court and want to challenge somebody that you don't even have a standing in their life, basically. Like, are you being named in the will? You know what, Church Nelly? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm bilingual. I know a few languages, huh? Whew. I do need to do better on the cussing because on here y'all are like, oh, you're so sweet and wholesome, honey. Hmm. When I'm not on the mic and you get me riled up, yeah, it's a whole nother life. Uh-oh. Mm. Well, that will be interesting. So, um, yeah, I don't really want to focus on the UK, but I know that there is an appeal probably coming up, or we should be waiting or hearing the decision soon. Um, which I don't get. I don't get the court systems. Barely understand the one here in the US, let alone trying to figure out for another country altogether. Jown? Is that how you say it? Jown? Or is it John? Like the name John, but it's Joan? Is that Philadelphian? I mean, I know there's a north-south difference too, so, you know, how I say stuff. There's a county in the state that's Rowan, but it's spelled where you say Rowan. Okay, yeah. It's all a matter of how it's pronounced, but people will correct you quick. Mmm. Wow. Yeah, but of those 6.5 hours, I mean, mind you, not all of that is being taught because there's PE, you have your gym or physical education. Okay. Look at that. See? That's just awesome to me. Hello there. How are you? For the content creators that have recently joined, check the pinned comment. That is for you all. Well, I mean, in one aspect, I don't care. Um, I'm guessing those that were getting any disbursements, but I thought the man didn't have any income or assets or anything, but okay, whatever. Um, yeah, we'll let him have that. Exactly. So, I don't know. Who are you talking about, Anna? I'm almost scared to scroll back up to look, but okay, I'll just let that go. Wow. It needs something. I mean, I don't. Mm, I feel bad in one aspect, but then again, I don't have children, so I'm not heavily invested in it. I do see that there's a big difference from how I was taught to what the children are taught now, but um, yeah, I know. I, I, I don't even want to know. Yeah, let's just skip that. Skip that. Erase that. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah. Oh Lord. I missed it, but that's all right. I miss a lot when it comes to my own. All right. All right, everybody. I think I've rambled enough for y'all. Unless y'all have some topics or want to ask questions within reason. Otherwise, I'll let y'all go enjoy your football or finish at work because I'm sure, like Max, is probably working. Maybe. It will be later. And it's sad, Joyce, that it does, but it took how many years for civil rights? Allegedly, we do have civil rights, but um, yeah, and it's still an ongoing battle. So yeah, those wheels grind very slowly when it comes to change for some. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you for popping in. If you check the pinned comment, you can drop your channel link. Uh, see, I appreciate all of you stopping by, saying hi, hanging out a little while. I really, 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 really do. Um, it is kind of like my little somewhat church time, not to insult anybody, but just to hang out with good people and have good conversation, just loose, easygoing conversation, and then some time with some content creators. So maybe next week I'll do it a little different and just highlight some channels as people come in. If they're not like here and stacked, I'll have to figure out how to have a little wheel and all that designer stuff. And then can do like a review of channels, true review. Like you'll get to, in case you don't want to click on the link and really take that time to go over to them, but I hope you do. I know some of you have done that and have connected with some of these content creators. So, you know, we might banter a lot, but that's the YouTube friendship, I'll call it. Banter that we have and camaraderie that we've built. So, yeah. Yes, everybody be safe out there. Oh, thank you very much, Connie. I'm so glad you were able to make it and hang out and all that fun stuff. So I think you are the furthest, so to speak, being in Switzerland. Yes, bye, everybody. Ooh, let me find my little music that I like. Um, so I'll just keep talking until such time. And there goes my. Ooh, let me close out myself before I wind up. Um, what is it that I like to have on? You think I would have that up? Some funny little music. It's good music. I don't think I'll be able to find it. I'm ready for a nap. Anyone else ready for a nap? What games are on? Oh, who won the fight last night? Did anybody, any of the gentlemen in the chat, did you watch the fight? Do you know who won? Anybody? Anybody? Of course, I come up with that question as everybody's leaving. No, no, no. Nobody? Nobody? Mm. Thank you, Church Nelly. Love you too. Thank you. Ah, I'll be bouncing all over the place. Let me just tell you that. I'm sure there's a lot of lives or premieres or something going on. So, oh, okay, Crawford. All right, I'll tell my husband. Whoa, a TKO. Okay. Identity. You've got a little one. That's why you're slipping. But yeah, 10th round. Wow. Okay. I had I had wondered about who won, and I meant to ask that earlier, but of course, I get on my tangents and start rambling. And as that person said, well, the podcast was good once you got on topic. I was like, oh, excuse me. Didn't realize I rambled yesterday, but life goes on, don't it? So let me find what I want to find here and bringing it up because I kind of like it for my outro, and I should have had it ready. And I'm a bad content creator. Ha ha ha. And so I need it to play there. And so it plays there. And then I can catch it on my library or history. All right, here we go. So now I'll just talk through it as it plays in the background, but that's my outro music. I like to play that because it's a little funkier. Get you all hyped as you run out of the room, like, thank God she got offline. So, anyway, I will be having uploads this week, but Definitely, if you're busy traveling through the week, be safe. Happy holidays to you for those that do celebrate Thanksgiving. And to those that don't, just be extra safe out there. People are being extra this year, so yeah, we just all have to be mindful of our P's and Q's when we're out and about. But thank you all again. Thank you all for just coming over and saying hi. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next week. There should be a Sussex Saturday. And of course, I really do like the Sunday chat, so I'll be back at it again. You all take care. Love you all. Be well. Wear a mask. Bye.